Well, I get back on there and maybe point a few things out, maybe not. You probably already know it. I always liked it, when the Ukraine crap kicked off. They'd stand back and say, oh, Ukraine's one of the most corrupt countries, or the most corrupt country in the world, blah, blah, blah. They say that about quite a few places. South America, Africa, a lot of places. But there's no one in this world, and probably ever has been, that's more corrupt than right here. United States. King corruption. We taught the world how to do it right. You got, if you're going to be the biggest criminal on the block, you just won't do it, go all the way. We could teach them a few things. So, what I'm getting at here is the financial system in this country. Somebody has to buy up this debt, so the Fed prints it out and the banks buy it up. And if they don't have it, the Fed will just loan them the money to buy it up. So we can keep this thing afloat a little bit longer, kick that can down the road a little longer. Do you see a problem here? It always seemed funny to me. Revolutionary War started at a 3% tax, and they complained like hell about that. Went to war over it too. Now we got taxation with representation. And it's 50-60%. What you spend, what you get coming in, no matter where it goes, it's being taxed over and over and over and over and over and over again. But you got representation. Do you see a problem with that? Do you see the irony? See, like I keep saying, this is none of your doing, but they're going to pin it on you. You're going to suffer. You're going to be the ones that pay for it in more ways than one. In multiple ways. You're gonna lose your job because, well, we have to. Because they can't fix it. And the dollar keeps being devalued. And inflation keeps going up. And more people lose their jobs. It's not your fault. They mismanaged this whole thing. They did this. Not you. There again, they'll make you the scapegoat. It'll be your fault. And you're the ones that are going to have to clean the mess up. That's when I say don't comply. And I mean don't comply. See, criminals are not supposed to profit off their criminal activity. And when you've been a victim of fraud and a criminal activity, you're to be made whole again. But no, that is going to take more of what you have earned, okay? And not with money. There is no money. It's all debt. Everything's debt based. You know, they were talking about how, I can't remember the guy's name. Big crypto guy, Bitcoin guy, Michael, I don't know what his name is. Some CEO guy. Talking about how, you know, can't mess with this digital currency. It's there's just so many of them out there, and that's it. Can't mess with it. Well, when you turn this into a ETF, yeah, you can. And that's what they've done. And they're going to do it to others. So your cryptos and all that will be as corrupted as the system you have right now. Oh yeah, they'll change the rules and make it more your fault than ever. So think about it. Think about how you want to live. Think about all that stuff. You know, a lot of these companies went out, took out these big, huge, multi-million-dollar loans to get themselves through that pandemic thing. Oh, the COVID, that's it. I know I'd come up with it. But, so they took out a lot of loans for that. Of course, that came in on the books. So what happens? Oh, we made a windfall of money this time. It was borrowed money, but it doesn't matter. It still came into the company. So they bonus better, stock options better, salary, whole 9 yards. Now they're having a hard time paying some of that stuff back. Damn pollen. Corn's tasseling out. Yeah. It's great. Crops are looking awesome. But anyhow, that's not about that. But just remember, you had nothing to do with this. Yeah, you were complicit. But they lied to you every step of the way. And it's just going to keep getting worse. They're going to keep lying more and more. I'm pretty much preaching to the choir here. Y'all already know it. But you gotta let other people know it. That's where I'm coming with this. You gotta let other people know this. Oh, some of them are gonna think you're crazy. Some will go, oh, yeah, I know. But at least you did what you could. You can go home and sleep with a clean conscience knowing you've tried. And that's all I'm getting at. So folks, you just sit back, no matter how bad things get, and remember, you didn't do this. They did. And they should pay for it. And their day of reckoning should be coming. Not yours. You didn't have anything to do with this. You should be left alone, but they won't. They're going to sit here and point out a bunch of bullshit, administrative and all kinds of other laws and blah blah blah, and try to say, it's your fault. Well, you owe this, you owe that. It's like, well, I don't owe you crap, but I mean, it's all debt, anyways. How you can owe debt on debt? Because it was all created out of debt. Like that song says, nothing from nothing leaves nothing, folks. And that's where we're at. So don't concern yourself with it. Just don't comply. Don't capitulate. Tell them where they can go. Oh, you're a deadbeat. You're not paying your bills. Really? Where did they get all this money? Oh, that's right. It's not money. It's debt. Created out of thin air. On your back. Interesting how that worked. Yep. And you've never been paid a day in your life. They just paid you in debt. When they should have been paying you in gold and silver. Oh, that's right. They did away with that. Which is what? Oh, illegal. Unlawful. The whole 9 yards. So folks, you take care.